I really do miss my mentor. My mentor helped me a lot on my dragon's path. Now I have to do it alone, but yeah, of course, she teaches me a lot of things that I need to know. Such as, I was very skeptical when it comes to symbols. Symbols like, there are sometimes even people saying, with a cross in their hand and saying, like, yeah, in the name of Jesus. And I say, yeah, whatever, whatever. It's so funny sometimes when people do like this. But yeah, I was very skeptical when it comes to symbols, even though, my mentor said, try it out, try it, because this is called the dragon's eye. It's a triangle with a Y in it. It connects you with your dragons. Of course, as skeptical as I am, I didn't immediately wanted to do this, but she said, have you tried it already? I said, no, but try it out, try it. I want to know what happens. And of course, at a night in front of my dragon altar, I used the dragon eye, and indeed, oh my goddess, what an effect! If you wonder yourself, what can I use to call up for the dragon? Well, use the dragon's eye. The dragon's eye is a connection with you and your dragons. It's immediately meant for you and you alone. And with every one of us, the dragon's eye responds differently. Of course, every dragon eye is different, so it responds differently. But the dragon eye is actually meant so that you can connect with your dragons, and that is in itself very beautiful. Of course, that is it. That the dragon's eye is very powerful. So my mentor also said, "Have you tried other symbols yet?" I said, "Which other symbols? Are there other symbols that can?" Of course, I was not as skeptical anymore because the dragon's eye did a lot. It opens up gates. It makes you connect with your dragon much better and faster. But she said, "Have you tried the pentagram?" And I said, "What should a pentagram do?" A pentagram is also just the same for like the dragon's eye. For everyone different. Just put your hand on the pentagram on your dragon altar and let it help you. And I was wondering, what can a pentagram do? Because it seems so cliche, like a pentagram and witches. But I didn't understand what it would do with dragon witches. A pentagram, there in the story of Jesus, it said that the stars stood still wherever he was born. Well, in reality, that is a pentagram. That is also what it does with you, my brothers and sisters. The pentagram is a device that shows you where you need to look, where you need. It points to the 5 elements and the 5 directions, and all of the 5 directions that you can look for wherever you are looking for. And if you put it on your dragon altar with all of the desire for the dragon, if this is really what you desire, if this is really what you want, then the pentagram and a dragon pentagram, a draconic pentagram, will show you the way to the dragon. And what is actually much more powerful, that is sometimes why people are freaked out about pentagram. It's immediately demonic. Well, actually not. It's actually it shows to the people who use it wherever they have to look. Of course, it's going to be demonized because in the church they don't want you to follow your spirituality. They don't want you to find the truth. They don't want you to find what you're looking for. Just stay with us, just don't think about it. But that is exactly what a pentagram does. And I was surprised, like, it immediately showed me where I have to look like. I was sometimes stuck in the dragon's path. That is what we all have. We sometimes are stuck in the dragon's path. We don't know where we are looking at, where we should look at. But with the pentagram, it's actually a very good tool to help you look for whatever you need. And I was, of course, sometimes we just don't feel our dragons. Sometimes we are lost, and sometimes we wonder ourselves if our dragons actually are leaving, if they left. Don't be afraid of that. Your dragon is so loyal to you. Sometimes you don't feel them because of the time of year. Because the time of year sometimes is different. And sometimes we are afraid, like, I don't feel my dragon anymore. And that is exactly what I didn't feel anymore. Of course, it was in the beginning of my path. I still had my mentor, luckily. And I was also trying to find out what this pentagram was doing, of course. And he showed me where I should look at, how to connect with my dragon much better, how to do this. And yeah, I was always looking to the correct direction, and that is exactly what the dragon pentagram does. like my mentor said, it does different things for everyone who uses it. But my greatest desire, if you don't know it already, is the dragon, of course. And the dragon, yeah, the dragon pentagram immediately. That is why I call it the dragon pentagram. It showed me the way to the dragon. It showed me the way to my dragon. It also showed me the way to the dragon god. A pentagram actually can be used for all of the things, what you desire, what you want. It's actually like a compass that points to the direction where you have to go, where you have to look at. And if your desire is the dragon, then immediately that will be, and that is why I call it the dragon pentagram, because it shows us the way to the dragon. So yeah, and there are also other symbols like the heptagram, but it always does something different. While the dragon eye, for example, is trying to connect you with your dragons and putting you closer together, the dragon pentagram is showing you there you have to look, there you have to do it like this. Let yourself be guided. You know, that is what the dragon pentagram does. Let yourself be guided by the energy of the 5-pointed star. And that is exactly what it's supposed to happen. It's magic, it's dragon magic. It's also what people have forgotten what it does. People have forgotten what magical symbols are. Like this guy, like in the name of Jesus, like put yourself in what did he say? He said whatever. He said something about going to Christianity or whatever. But yeah, that is actually, Christians have a very strange symbol. Actually, it's a torture device. Sorry, it's a torture device where people die on. It's actually very macabre when you think about it. Whenever they showed me a dead guy on a cross, it's like, ugh, disgusting. The dragon's eye in itself is about life. The pentagram is about life, even though in movies, whenever you see a pentagram, it's demonic. Oh, you have to stay away from it. No, my brothers and sisters, I call up to you. Use the pentagram. Use the draconic pentagram and put your hand on it. Put it on your dragon altar, or maybe put it underneath your bed. It's always a device to find wherever you have to look at. Don't be afraid of it. It's nothing demonic. It can be very draconic in a way. That is how I used it. I used it in a very draconic way. And you just want to find the dragon. Of course, I was lost. I didn't have all of the answers of the questions that I had. And my mentor, of course, was a big, gigantic help. She was a witch home in many places. And she immediately could feel the dragon with me. Actually, it all started with that. I was guided, by a dragon that was for sale in her store. And I was entering her store, and she said, great energy is going inside of my store. She could see my dragon, gave me my dragon necklace. And for several years, she was my mentor. And she said how to use all of these symbols. Of course, skeptic as I am, I didn't even believe in a spirit or things like this. But yeah, I had to, because I could feel the spirit. I could see the dragon. I could feel everything. Many, many surprises on the dragon's path. And that is also a very big surprise of to know what a dragon pentagram does, what a pentagram in itself does. People just forgot what a pentagram is. Well, actually, it's a symbol of great energies. Like the star stood still wherever Jesus was born. Actually, that idea came from long before. So my brothers and sisters, try to use the dragon pentagram. It's great energies.